Why am I coughing today? Jesus Louises. Good morning. Welcome to For Your Morning Coffee, the morning talk show, chat show. Why do I call it a show? And why do I always laugh at myself at the beginning? Anyway, good morning. First of all, obviously, thank you, Gary Gilmore, for dropping a 20 when the stream was offline. The future's bright. The future's 20 orange. Absolutely legend. Thank you so much, man. That's insanely generous. So thank you. But good morning, everyone else in chat. Peterson, Mike, Geezer, Bertman. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. It's Monday morning. Monday morning sucks for a lot of people, but it's down to us to change the way that we look at it and just see it as another day that we can attack and do well. Let's get rid of the Monday morning stigma. Wow, we started strong today. So today we are talking about setting goals. We're going to talk about Gran Turismo Sport. We always do, and then see where we're at. I've got a hella load of stuff to do today, but really cool. Let's just touch on Gran Turismo Sport first and foremost, and then we can crack on with the topic and then see how it goes. So, Gran Turismo Sport, this week or last week and weekend, what have we done? So we had the FIAs. Good morning, Rory. Thanks, dude. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I should be out of here within a week, I think. Crossing everything, but good morning. Nice to see you. Congrats on Mr. Broadbent wearing your shirt as well. That's freaking awesome, dude. I was like, hey, he's wearing a shirt. Damn, it looks good on him. So we had the FIAs on Saturday, and for those of you who don't know, the FIAs, it's an exhibition season, and the races have been extended, so the races are longer. It was 19 laps around Interlagos for the manufacturers, and it was freaking awesome. It was awesome. Possibly the most I've enjoyed an FIA round ever, maybe. I don't think you understand how many times I did the race. Obviously, you're here, so you get to know all this juicy information about the channel and what goes into it. I woke up, so I'm doing this global SS challenge, right? And because I had the whole Saturday, I was like, I can do all 5 races today. I got up, I did the first slot for Australia at 9:20. So each of these basically you're spending an hour playing the game. Got up, did the 9:20 slot with VW. I won it. I got 1,100 points. It was a really cool, it was a really good race as well. Then I was like freeing up space on my laptop, and I accidentally deleted the footage, and I didn't save the replay because I never save the replays because I'm an idiot. So I then had to, okay, that hour is gone. It's gone. Anyway, so next up, I did the VW race again at midday at 12. Top points were only 800 and something. So, which I'm not going to tell you what positions I got. I got a podium. I was on the podium, but I didn't get as many points as I did before, which is, frustrating when I'm trying to get an SS in each of these regions. Anyway, so 9:20, 12. At 1:20, I did the Hong Kong, the Asia server in the Citroen. So that's 3 hours. Then I had to create a video out of those 2 races to free up space on my laptop so I could record the other 3. That's how I work. That is how I work in this, is that I only have space for probably 4 hours of footage on my laptop. So I have to record it, cramp it down, make a video as soon as possible. I can't have like backlogged of stuff, and then I have to get it uploaded to YouTube so I have space on the laptop. It's a freaking nightmare. I just need to buy an external hard drive, basically. But there you go. So already raced it 3 times. Now, before the 9 o'clock one, I did a practice race. Before the 12 o'clock one, I did a practice race. So I've already done this race 5 times. Then I had a couple of hours break. And then I went back at the 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock? No, 10 o'clock. I thought it was going to be 9 o'clock, but it was 10 o'clock slot in the EMEA servers with the McLaren. So I did that one. I did another practice run before that. So that's already 7 times I've done this race. Then I did the 20 past midnight USA slot. Then I went to sleep and got up at 5:30 to get in 10 minutes practice before I did the final race with Mitsubishi with my Brazilian account. I did the race 9 times. Started at I got up early that day as well. Started at, let's say, 7:30 with practice before the 9 o'clock one. Then I raced it 9 times over the span of the next 22 hours or whatever it was. But I loved each race, and each race gave me something different. Commitment insanity. Yeah, that's exactly right. Good morning, Uche. Look at that TX3 next to your name. Beautiful. Our little boys are growing up. Our little boys are growing up. But the thing is, I thought I was going to be really, like, get bored of it. You would think, wouldn't you, that you just play it that much, you're going to get bored, you're going to get frustrated. I thought I was going to get frustrated, because that's what happens when I play a lot of games, like continuously over a certain really short time period, is that I just get frustrated with the game, and the little bumps, the little nicks annoy me. But it really didn't. The strategies that were involved were awesome. I think so. 6 FIA races, let's say. I think 4 of them came down to last lap battles. Just because we were on different tire strategies, and say I was on the medium, they were on the hard, and I was catching them towards the end of the race. It was freaking awesome. What a fantastic round. What a fantastic round. I really enjoyed it. And then that makes creating content difficult, because what I wanted to do was have Dirt Rally on a Monday, which I'm now going to sack off, because this global challenge is just too big. It's got to have Monday to Friday every week until it's done. So I can't do Dirt Rally. Haven't got the time for it. So it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for the Saturday rounds, and then Thursday, Friday for the Wednesday rounds. Now the problem is, I just wanted to like put the videos together, but the races are so good, it's really hard to not put them in their own video. So the McLaren video, I think that's the one that's coming out today. I haven't actually made them. This is why my morning is going to be so rushed. The morning video is McLaren video is a video in itself, because it was so crazy. I hope that it comes off in the videos, you know what I mean? Sure. The thing is, Mike, it's so much work. You think about it, that could be 5 hours minimum of driving every Wednesday and Saturday. And you can't do it in a major manufacturers, because, like I said in my announcement video for it all, it takes away the other drivers, say in Asia, Oceania, it takes away their opportunity to get better points, because they've got someone from a different region racing in their thing. Good morning, King of Fun. Good morning, George. Hope you guys are doing well. Good morning. So that's why I want to do it in the main, whatever it is. Good morning, Benjeet. Look at that green name. Look at that green name. Look at those crowns. So, really exciting. Really enjoyed driving the Beetle. Really enjoyed the challenge of the McLaren. I think I did my fastest time in the McLaren. I think I did my fastest time in the McLaren. Really enjoyed the Mitsubishi. Really enjoyed it. It was awesome. And then, what other cars am I driving? Citroen was meh. I didn't really enjoy the Citroen. And then the Dodge. The Dodge was the slowest. The Dodge was the slowest by like 15 seconds. I was 15 seconds slower at the end time than all of the other cars. All the other cars I finished within 5 seconds of each other, I think. How mad is that for consistency? 4 different cars, 4 different races, and I finished within 5 seconds of each other. And then here's the freaking Dodge over here, and I finished 15 seconds slower. But I got the most points with Dodge because I was in a higher lobby. Mad, isn't it? Didn't mix well with Ferrari. Thank you, Mike. So that's that. So obviously the main thing is, where are we in the manufacturers for these cars? So for McLaren in the EMEA, we are sitting in 7th position. Oh yeah, baby. 7th position. So we're top 10. We are currently on target for our top 10 in EMEA. In Dodge, we are 6th. So we are on target to get an S in the Americas. Where are we here? Brazil with Mitsubishi, we are 4th. I don't know if it's top 10 or if it's top 5. Either way, we are 4th. So we are on target there. Now, I know in Oceania, I think it's top 5. We are 5th in Volkswagen, so we are on target. And finally, with Citroen, I don't know if it's top 10. I don't know if it's top 5, but we are 7th. So maybe we're on target. I don't know. But the first person there has got 2,400, 2,500 points. So they're killing it, basically. But it looks like we could get top 5 if we increase our driver rating a little bit in that one. But there you go. We're doing well. What's up, Can't Shake? Good morning. My first car was a Dodge Cornet. Dang. So we are on target, which is very, very good. I'm enjoying it. And I've done 1 round with all of them. So we are a round behind, apart from the McLaren. We wouldn't be top 10 without that first round 600 points either. So the SS rating is looking very good. Now, what is the layout for this week? I just want to see what round it is. You know what? I would really like to do the first 2 nations as well, but I'm just so focused on this. Fuji. I hate Fuji. Fuji, 17 laps. Soft or medium. I wonder if there's a required. Does it say required? Tire requirement, medium tire. So you have to use the medium tire. I freaking love that Lightning is in first place in the Dodge. Look at how OP the Porsche is. The next 3 people are all in Porsche. Key, Nisman, and Derek. And Citroen, there's 2 in the top 10. There's a Lamborghini in the top 10 as well. Boom. But you can tell that this is the freaking off season. What's up, Crazy Gamer? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. SS train rolling in, dude. We got to make some bets. We've got to make some bets. If I get all 5, you need to find 10 new subscribers each. That's what I'm saying. I know that completely benefits me and does nothing for you, but you get to watch, man. You get to watch for free, unless you pay, but for free. BMW from winning the season to now what they were winning. Honda are first right now. Then it's Mercedes, Porsche, Citroen, Ford, Jaguar, Dodge in the top 10. Let's go. Let's go. Hilarious. Mitsubishi still down the bottom. Let's go. Also, Jev Mayday, one of our academy drivers, is the top driver for Mitsubishi in America. How cool is that? There's a Jev driver in this top list when you like scroll over the races, which is awesome. There's also an ERT one in Australia. ERT Rascal, would you believe? I haven't checked my Patreon. No, I haven't. I'll do it after this, Peterson. I remember you saying about that. They won the season before this one, like official season. What, BMW did? Do it, crazy gamer. Do it. It's just a community team. I think we have like 25, 26 drivers. We had our first Jev event. Well, not Jev event, but our first weekly race. We thought it was good for us as a team to sort of just spend one time a week racing together. So like a 20-minute race, then flip, grid, reverse, whatever it is. We only had a couple of people come out last night. It was 8 o'clock last night, so I know it's a bit late for some people. So do it, crazy gamer. Drop in the Discord link below, and then I'll give you the special Discord to the Jev Team Racing Discord as well. Huh, sneaky. Pop. This week's setups look similar to Saturday's tire wear for you. Yeah, I think it'll be the same. I think it's just so good. It's just so good. The amount of strat that you can talk. We had that whole stream where we were just constantly talking about strats, and there is like a good strat for fast people, and then there's a better strat for slower people. So the good strat for Saturday, for yesterday, was you pit on lap 8 or 9 on mediums, and then you go hards to the end, or you do it the opposite way and you fuel save over the course of the race. But for us normies who can't handle that kind of tire wear and still be consistent, then it was like a 6-7-6 split. And you just put whatever medium or hard tire you want to do in those splits. A lot of people still didn't read the fact that you have to put on the the hard tires in that round. So they got a 20-second penalty at the end. Awesome, crazy. I'll have a look at it afterwards. So that's really funny. And I was like, there was one race where someone was like catching me. I was like, God, I know he was on the mediums for the first stint. No way is he on the hards right now and catching me like this. No way. But it was really cool. I'm really excited for you guys to see the videos this week. I think the videos are going to be really freaking cool. If I can do them right, I think they can be very cool. And it's something that is like, for the next 3 or 4 weeks, this is what you're going to watch, and this is what kind of story or whatever you want to call it that you guys are going to view and want to see what happens in the next round. You know what I mean? All right, Bowman, have a good one, man. You can do 1 lap on hards. Yeah, you can. You can indeed. The mandatory tire for hards is a bit confusing to me. Can you go a whole race only using hards without a penalty, but not with it? Yeah, so it's just required. So you just have to use whatever tire they say. And then the other tires are optional. So for Fuji this Wednesday, you have softs and mediums available, but you must use at some point in the race the medium tires. But obviously you'll be faster on the softs. So how do you play it? How many laps do you put on the mediums? I think it's fantastic. They do it in the World Tour events, and you can tell how the commentators talk about it is like, you know, what strategy have they gone for? It's going to da-da-da. It's much better. 17 laps it is. So it's a good 30-minute race, which is what we kind of want, really. So there we go. That's Gran Turismo Sport. I talked about the channel. We're just going to do Monday to Friday is Gran Turismo Sport and this global challenge until the global challenge is done. Weekend Wreckfest still going Monday and Saturday. I know they're not the most viewed, but like I keep saying it, the people who watch the Wreckfest videos actually really enjoy them, so that's why I'm going to keep doing them. I know they're like get 200 views, let's say, over a 24 or 48-hour period, and then you have the Gran Turismo videos who are a good one gets 1,000 views, let's say, in the same time period. So I know that it's weaker from a content creation standpoint, but it's never been, I just want people to be happy. Do I play iRacing? I don't. I'm the most basic of bitches when it comes to content creation. If I can stream, I only stream from the PlayStation straight to YouTube. I don't have OBS. My laptop's not powerful enough. Poor laptop. But I wish, dude. I wish I could play that. It'd be so good. Technically challenged, they call me, and when I say they, I say me. But we're doing all right with it. You're liking Wreckfest at the moment? Yes, dude. Yes, Mike. Let's do it. So that is Gran Turismo Sport talked about. We always hit at it. We always hit what we're going to do on the channel and stuff like that, so you guys know what's going on. Quick shout out to all the members. Thank you for supporting me. Obviously, people who have donated this week. It's been a really good week for donations. It goes straight back into the channel and really helps everything go. I wouldn't be able to I might get grid, but I wouldn't have been able to buy it if you guys haven't donated and supported the channel by being members and all that kind of jazz. So thank you very much. I think I will. I think. Good morning, Zoops. I have a GTX 1080, but it turns out my PC has an issue. So it's interesting. That's why I'm like, I don't know enough about anything. I don't know enough about it. Plus, I'm not in one place, so I can't buy a computer and lug it around with me, basically. But done all that, talked about that. Let's get on to the main meat of this conversation, the main gravy in that meat pie, which obviously is the best part. What's up, Winamax? Good morning. Oh gosh, that is cold. Good morning, James. How you doing? Good morning, Mark. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good Monday morning. If it's not Monday morning where you are, have a good Monday when it gets to you. Or if it's Monday evening, I hope you had a good day. Oh gosh, yeah, I would rather hot chocolate. So let's talk about goal setting. We'll have a nice conversation about it today. So I got approved to go to America and work for 12 months last Wednesday. I'm going to pick up my passport today, and then I'm going to book a flight as soon as possible, basically. So I will be in America, hopefully within a week, within 7 days. I'd like to get there before the weekend because my teams play on a Sunday, and it'd be really good to see them play on Sunday, so I get a good idea of what they need to work on for the for next week's training and stuff. So hopefully I'll be out of here within a week. So that means that I have to pull my finger firmly out of my arse and get the channel ready for the next couple of weeks, because I don't know you know, how much content I'm going to be able to create, what I'm going to be able to do, blah, 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 blah. You know, living in other people's houses. I don't know what their facilities are like, all this kind of stuff. So I need to burn the midnight oil this week. I have a lot of online stuff to do for the coaching itself, a lot of it that I need to do that. I also need to do the Global SS Challenge, and I need to make videos for when I'm out there. So I need backup videos. So it's going to be a freaking hard week, let me tell you. But thank you, Can't Shake. Well, coach, I coach football, youth football, or soccer in America, soccer. So I thought last night, I was like, you know what? I need to start today, as I mean to go on for the next year. So usually New Year's comes around and we go, right, 2020 is going to be my year. I said that about 2019, and fucking hell, it has been it's been a really good year, but it's been overshadowed with a ton of negatives. I've talked about it before. The last couple of months with my university was probably I don't want to say lowest, but, you know, most depressive I've been, the most lonely, all this kind of stuff that sort of comes with being at university and the stress that it puts on you right at the end. That sucked, and I wasn't expecting that. So I really want to make sure that my next year, which starts today for me, is as positive, as energy filled, as all of that kind of stuff. Are my eyes all right? No, I'm just super freaking tired, James. Super tired. I haven't showered today yet. It's too early. Yeah, I'm just tired. And, you know, I just want to make sure that this next year is 100%. And I don't cheat myself, basically, because I always go, oh, I'm working so hard, blah, 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 which I am, but I could work harder. You know, if I do a day of content creation, I do the morning, and then I'll have a couple of hours off where I just watch some YouTube, or I do this, or I do that. And I want to be able to give myself time, but I want to spend that time, instead of watching YouTube videos, maybe learning a new language, reading a good book or something like that, making sure I'm like 100% all the time. And then when I get to bedtime, I'm like, yeah, that was an awesome day. I'm not going to get that day back. So I'm glad I went 100 and did it all well. Would love to work with older brother. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd support Tottenham, Mark. Morning, Spencer. Yeah, I'm bringing my PlayStation. I'm bringing my PlayStation, crazy. Yeah, definitely. Bringing my PlayStation, bringing my Elgato, and I'll be able to, if I just find a TV, I will be able to create content and then Wi-Fi to upload it. That's it. That's all I need. I don't, you know, these live streams are a luxury, I think. If I can find a space to do this every Monday and Friday, wonderful. Wonderful. Teach you French for free. I'll keep that in the back of my mind. So anyway, all right, have a good day, Shake Man, the Shakester. Have a good one, dude. So what I thought was, you know what? Let's start today. Let's go on. Let's start as we mean to go on, and let's set some goals. And hopefully me talking about this will maybe make you think about setting some goals of your own, and then, you know, make a better life at the end of the day. I do this content creation to make people happy and to entertain at the end of the day. And I would be an idiot, or it would be short-sighted of me to think that I don't influence people in a certain way. So why not use this power of influence to go even higher and aim for something, you know, a little bit out of my comfort zone. So if you're not following me on Instagram, get over there. All right, Mike, have a good one, dude. Thanks for stopping in, man. So if you're not following me on Instagram, link is in the description. Go follow me. I'm going to do a load of stories on there. I'm just going to be way more active. So that can be another area of influence, basically. What I'm trying to do is just to become more of an influencer in all walks of life, basically. I'm going to just turn it up about 1,000%, and hopefully people are moved by whatever I do, basically. Good morning, Pete. Nice to see you. And that's going to be it. So I need to set some goals, and hopefully you can think of a couple of goals with me as well, because obviously I want to set a couple of goals in different aspects of my life as well. So I think when you set goals, you have to think about your the different areas of your life, what is realistic. So I can't just say, let's take YouTube, for example. I can't say I want to get 10,000 subs by New Year. I can't say that because I don't actually have control over that. I just don't. I can create content that may get people to come in and subscribe and stuff like that, but I physically can't control that. So I can set goals to do other stuff around that. So I can say, I want to upload a video every day until New Year. I am physically in charge of that, and I can and I cannot do that. The thing with setting goals that I'm not in control of, they will set you up for failure, because I can't reach that goal without other people actually doing stuff. But let's say I want to upload a video every day until New Year's. That is something I can do if I really, really focus. If I really wanted to, basically. Hello. Can I recommend a book for you to read that's linked to goal setting and not worrying so much? I just read it last week and thought it was awesome. The life-changing magic of not giving up. Awesome. Okay, I'll have a look at that. Maybe I'll order that before I go away. I'm always watching people making videos. I haven't been able to work on my own. Yeah, so that's something else that I spend too much time watching other stuff, and that affects your time to do your own thing. It's interesting, and you see it a lot, especially from my perspective. Here's what happens: you start YouTubing or Twitching or whatever you want to do. You start creating content. People come in and they go, ooh, I want to do that as well. And then they're really close with you on your channel for a while, and then they just sort of just ghost out because they start doing their own thing, and that's fine. Like, it's not. It just that's the cycle of YouTube and content creation. That's just because I'm going to sound like a dick. I'm trying not to sound like a dick. Because it's so easy. Thank you, Pete. I appreciate that, man. I really do. The thing with content creation, gaming, whatever it is, vlogging, because it's so accessible and because it's so easy to do, everyone thinks they can do it. And that's a problem that a lot of people fall into traps. And you might have someone who isn't, let's take gaming, for example, who isn't good at a game that they're streaming or creating videos on, and then they're not personable. But because they've seen someone else do it, they think they can do it. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that I can do it and I'm better than other people, because that's not what I'm saying at all. And people who have watched me said, you know, well, would understand me. All right, Crazy Gamer, have a good one, dude. Have a good one. Go smash it. School is the best time of your life. Go enjoy it. That's the cycle, man. Just got to recognize those who remain. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And it's hard to see those people because they integrate. They come into your community so strongly. Z28 got, yeah. I mean, that thing is as well. People are good at it, but then they you know, I can't comment on him because I haven't seen any of his stuff. I don't know him as a person. But we've all like as. Let me think. I'm just spitballing. I want to make sure that my points are valid and literate. What are we talking about? Goal setting. Anyway, but to come back, yeah, to just finish on the point of like content creation and it's so easy to do it. By all means, go and have a crack at it and go do it and stuff like that. But be realistic in your goals. Maybe this should be another topic. This should be another topic. I think we might talk about this Friday. Like, what does it take to be a content creator? Whatever. I have my set people I like to watch. Some people personally don't grab the imagination. I like to stick with the guys that entertain me. You're one. And a certain mod in here is another. Thank you, man. And like, I'm the same with you, Pete. I have my same people that I watch every day. When Rory uploads a morning video now, which is really cool because I don't have anyone else that uploads in the morning. So when I wake up, if I'm going to watch a video and he's uploaded something, I'm going to watch his video because not that this is the reason, but no one else is uploading at that time. You know what I mean? It's a very, from a upload and a content creation standpoint, it's very smart of him to upload in the morning. That's why I do it at midday, because one, people can watch it on their lunch break. Two, it's ready for people when they get in from work or school or whatever it is. And for Americans, it's uploaded in the morning, so maybe around their breakfast time. So I think it's a good time. I don't think it's the best time. I think, well, it might be the best time. You know what I mean? Yeah, Rory, that'd be a good one, wouldn't it? All right, Splinter, have a good day, man. Have a good day. So, and then in the evening, I watch PewDiePie, Stone Mountain, and that's about it. But then I go through phases of watching people. So I go through phases of watching Jimmy Broadbent. I go through phases of watching Super GT, because it's sort of that rotation thing that I really like PewDiePie and I really like Stone Mountain. So I watch their stuff every day. Stone Mountain does like Apex and PUBG and stuff like that. So that's completely different from the content that I do. So I can watch that every day. But like, Good Morning Consta. But the difference with in the evening and watching Super GT and Jimmy Broadbent is that I've probably spent a whole day on Gran Turismo Sport or creating content for Gran Turismo Sport. So when it comes to that point, I'm like Gran Turismo Sport tid out or sim raced out. So I don't really have that need to watch more racing stuff, which is why I enjoy watching Eerieiss's videos in the morning, because I haven't burnt myself out over the day with sim racing content, basically. But I still watch them when I can. But yeah, Pete, that's I totally get what you mean. So goal setting, what do I want? Let's go YouTube channel, life. maybe a work goal as well. Don't forget we have to organize an international team. Yeah, that'd be awesome, dude. That would be awesome. Make sure if you're not in Discord, get in Discord and we can start setting it up. We have a Jev versus GRT event next month. That should be a fun one. I'm on. Okay, cool. Either drop me a message or just say something in chat, and we can start talking about it. So let's go. Gosh, this is the problem about goal setting. It's like you have to commit to something as well, and I'm not great at committing to stuff because, well, I completely admire people who can just commit and go, yep, this is what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? So let's go work. What do I want to achieve this year? So I'm in America for 12 months, and what do I want to do with work? It's classed as an internship, so obviously I want to learn a lot. But then I've got to think about what I want to do beyond that year, whether I want to work in America, whether I want to work in England. I have to start looking, searching, networking, all that kind of jazz now-ish, so I have something at the end of that year in America. So I think for this year, work-wise, one, I want to be more focused. So let's say I have a team of 12, 14, 15 players, whatever it is. Did I miss 13 there? Good morning, Rob. How you doing, man? I want to be able to individually understand all of those players better, because what I do is in the past, I'm pretty good at the individual stuff, but I blanket goals over the whole team. So I want the whole team to do this. And then as the season goes on, it gets more complex. You forget about those individual things. So what I want to do is I want to be able to focus more individually and have a good backup, basically. Maybe write your goals down somewhere and then in a year's time do a review. That'd be awesome. Good idea, James. All right, Jack, have a good day at school. Go smash it. Actually focus on learning as well. Have fun on your breaks, but have a good day. I wish I was in school, people teaching me stuff. Sorry. What is the audio like as well? Is it okay? I've tried to move my mic away because otherwise I'm like right close to here and it's like really sexy. Gosh, what is wrong with my throat? So, what was I talking about? What I like, or should I say enjoy about is your openness, same as Rory's, warts and all. Good base. Good race. Bad race. It's a good audio level. Good. Because I just don't want to be shouting. You know what I mean? As the casual racer. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think that's one of the main things. Like, I've been watching, you know, the fast boys, and it's like, I'm never going to be as fast as that. I said the other day, 50,000 driver rating, A+, that's where I want to live. I want to, if I ever do an FIA race, I want the maximum points to be like 2,000 or 2,200, and I want to finish in the top half. That is the kind of level player that I am, and that's where I'm going to get the best races, because I'm going to be racing people around me. I don't want to go any higher. I don't want to be lower. I want to be in that one place so we can have the best races possible, basically. Super sexy. So with work, that's what I want to focus on, those individual stuff. And I think by documenting it, so if I get there before Sunday, just go watch the games, and I want to sit at the side and I want to take it all in, pad, names, players, what they're good at, what they're bad at, any strengths, any team weaknesses, make notes about the parents. What are they saying? Are they influence the game in a positive or a negative manner? What's the assistant coach like? What are they good at? What are they bad at? Do we need to work with them? Putting some team goals together, putting individual goals together, and making sure that I stick to a routine every week of making sure that they're made accountable for their progress rather than me me being a part of their progress. Anyway, it sounds good, doesn't it? But that's what I want to do. I want to make sure that I'm more regimented in how I coach each week. I think that's going to be good. And then at the end of that, I will have experience, you know, and it's another year experience as well. So whether I get a job in America or if I get a job in England, I will have another year's experience with this internship behind me, which will look bloody good, I think, on a CV or a resume or whatever you want to call it. So that's what I want to do in work. I think that's a good one. Have a good one, James. Thanks for popping in, dude. Have a good one. What's up, Gary? Morning. It's a bit early for seriousness, isn't it? Nah. Yes and no. I think so. Well, I don't think this is seriousness. It can be viewed as if you want it to be, I guess. So that's work. That's what I want to do in work. So hopefully me talking about my kind of stuff is going to make you reflect on your own stuff, and maybe you can put in some goals of your own and stuff like that. Obviously, if you want to share them away. If you don't. I'm not forcing you to do anything. Seriousness with a pinch of motivation. I would like to think that it would be the other way around. Motivation with a pinch of seriousness. Maybe I need to change it just a little bit. So that is work. Let's talk about relationship. The love life. What do I want? You know, I'm 28 now. I'll be 29 in January. Relationships. Oh boy, that could be a whole nother talk, couldn't it? That could be a whole nother for your morning. Ooh, matron. So, I mean, it'd be nice. It's always nice to share life with someone that you are deeply, madly fond of. So, I think a lot of people say if you go looking for it, it's never going to happen. You're never going to find someone. Good morning, Mark. Watershed. No swores. No swears. So I'm just going to stick to myself. And if someone pops up, it pops up. Okay. Read The Game by Neil Strauss. Read it when I was 20 and it was a game changer. Okay, dude. I've got a couple of books to read. Awesome. That's exactly what I want. Exactly. Thanks, man. So I think this year, work-wise, YouTube-wise, is going to be a big one. So it's the old excuse, isn't it? That, oh, I don't have time. But when do we ever have time? You know, I'm never going to be 28 again. So might as well use my youth and burn all the candle wicks at each end. That's a saying, right? Something like that. You know, you get to 30 and you're like, okay. You know, my parents were married and had me by 25. But I think it's relationships, marriage, kids, it's all going a little bit later now. I think it's all around 30. I think it's the new norm. So I'm not too far behind, but I'd like all that stuff in good time, I say. I'm 41. Time just went. Yeah, exactly, Gary. Exactly. You're 28. You've had a hard life. You bastard. You bastard. I'm tired. I'm tired. These are laugh lines. These are laugh lines here. I've had a great life. So, relationship, if it comes, it comes. That's what she said. And obviously, let's YouTube. What do I want to Well, let's go life first. Do I want to do anything next year or in the next year? I want to experience winter in America. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to be there for Christmas and New Year. It's going to be awesome. There's going to be a lot of snow, probably more snow than I've ever experienced in my life. It's going to be colder than something I've ever experienced in my life. So it's going to be awesome. So that's going to be an experience. I want to go hiking more as well. I want to see more cool things. The last couple of years I've been pent up in Gloucester and I haven't seen stuff. And I really think that those 3 years studying in Gloucester have really, they dulled me. They shrunk my horizons, if that's a thing. I just need to get out more and do more awesome and amazing stuff that if you tell someone a story of what you did at the weekend, they go, whoa, that's awesome. I want to do that. I want to do more stuff like that. I want to see more racing. There's a couple of racetracks in North America. I think there's Lime Rock. There's one in, I can't remember what it's called. Is it Road America? Maybe Road America is in upstate New York. There's one in upstate New York anyway. I want to go see some racing. That's what I want to do. See racing, hike more, do more awesome things when I can. Just say yes more, I think. Yes, man. Yes, man. So that's that in life. I want to be able to take some more, cool pictures for Instagram. How about that? I keep telling the apprentices work the same things. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Every kid that I come up to when I coach, not just in the street, that'd be weird, I always say, really think about doing gap years. I know it's like the thing to do, especially in America, is finish high school, go to college. But that's where I think, and then like, oh, we'll travel for a weekend here or spring break or whatever it is. No, take a year out, go live, go experience other cultures, experience other countries, all that kind of stuff. Go and do that, because you get so caught up and in your own moment and in your own stuff that time goes by and you just miss it. Eat less apple pie. Good morning, pranks. Go less apple pies. Less apple pies. Less apple pies. Just eat apples. There you go. Warm them up in a microwave. Does that work? No, probably doesn't work. Biggest regret though, gap year. Have to do it in 2-week chunks for the rest of my life. Exactly, dude. You get into that work schedule and you have your work then dictates when you're allowed to enjoy yourself. Weekends, set holiday allowance a week. And for some people, that could be the rest of their lives. Which, yeah, you think about it, that sucks. It sucks. I mean, if you're doing something you love in the week while you work, great. It's less demoralizing. But if you're doing something that's rough and tough and that you don't want to be doing, man, your life could suck. And there's a lot of people that do that but don't realize there's so much more. But yes, we need people to do those kinds of jobs and stuff like that, and some people are very happy and content doing those things. But some people, most people, I would say that they aspire to do more, but they settle for what they're doing. You know what I mean? Working a bad job is soul destroying. I know, dude. I know. Top tip, get a good pension sorted early, get a mortgage young. I wish I had got a mortgage earlier. I could leave the job now. I hate now. If you had. Interesting. The thing is with me as well, because I've worked in America for 5 years, been in university for 3, I basically don't have a pension. So I'm screwed. I'm lucky, if I'm honest, as I love my job. Do it 4 on 4 off. Oh, awesome, dude. That is awesome. Soul was ruined working for Amex in Brighton. Yeah. Yeah. But the thing is, you're never too old to completely switch it up. unless you have all those commitments. But still, then you can still go and F stuff up and do it like that. You're stuck, yeah. From Australia. Just murdered it. What's up, dude? Welcome. All the way in Australia. I would like to get over there as well. I'd love to see New Zealand. That'd be a massive thing. I work 6 days on, get up at 2 a.m. every day. Fudge, Pete. Dang. Dang. Lost my soul in a restaurant kitchen. I was a chef for 2 years. And the people that I worked with, you can just tell that they've been grinding their whole lives. You can see it on their faces. You can see it in their personality. And they're probably going to have to do it for a long time. And that's just something, it's unsociable hours. It's this, life's got to be better. You know what I mean? Life's got to be better. And you know what? That's like, it comes around. So being an influencer or content creator, I have the ability. I know it's only just under 3K people right now in subscribers, but I have the ability to influence and change people's days, lives, whatever it is, on a daily basis. And I think that's freaking awesome. And if I can focus on that a little bit more and really work hard from a personal standpoint, I think I can change a lot of people's lives, basically. Yeah. Are you from Crawley? Originally, I'm from Hertfordshire. I was born in St. Albans, but I'm in Suffolk right now. Suffolk? Seems early for some, but in future you won't regret it. Reap the benefits, exactly. Like I've been waking up earlier. I've been waking up at about 6 the last week or so, just to get in a couple more hours in the day. You know what I mean? You're Watford? I supported Watford when I was younger. My first ever football game that I watched was Watford versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa won 1-0, and it was a freaking worldie. Standing behind the goal, top corner. Must have been 7. Probably one of my earliest memories, actually. Hey, thank you, Sir James Insane. Thanks, man. Got a season ticket? Nice, dude. Watford aren't doing too well this year. Well, they didn't do too well this weekend. Let's just say that. Neither did Tottenham, though. So, bet all my money on West Ham, Man United. You're a rich man. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. What's up, Jack? Jack, get all of your friends at school to subscribe. What are you doing with your life? I'm joking, Jack. Oh, goodness. So, that is life, I guess. I couldn't do it against Arsenal. I know that freaking, I hated seeing that. It was 2-1, and they had a red card. I was like, that's in the bag. And then I saw on YouTube, because I watched like the highlight videos on YouTube, and it was like 3-2 Arsenal. I was like, no. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day when working. I'm tired if I wake up. Yeah. May as well, dude. May as well. I think it's better when you wake up and you have something. That's a good lesson, I guess. Wake up, have something to do, even on your days off. So that is life. Good little chat there. I enjoyed that. And then YouTube. Let's set some goals for YouTube. So I said before that you can't set a subscriber goal. You can't set view goals. You can't set this because it's dictated by you, the viewers, and not me as the creator. So what I'd like to do is I would like to create a video or do something on YouTube from now until New Year's. Now, yes, it's slightly influenced by the fact that I don't know my ability to create content in the next couple of weeks, but I can work my butt off this week to make sure that I have a piece of content to have over the next couple of weeks. So I just need to work really hard this week, and hopefully that will fill some gaps over the next couple of weeks. But continue to work hard and hopefully get a video out every day until New Year. I think that is a good goal. I'd like to get Well, I think you can say you'd like to get to a certain subscriber goal, or you'd like to get. I would like to get. I'd like to get to 5K before the end of the year. I think that's extremely doable. Maybe even 7,500, but I don't know. The thing is, like let's say Tidgney, he's been doing YouTube for like 8 years or something. I'm not sure how long you've been doing it, Rory, but he's been doing it for 8 years and he's just gone past 10K, right? 8 years. 8 years, I think. That's mad. Since January 2018. Okay, so you're 6 months. You're about 6 months ahead of me then. Dang, 8 years. And I'm like, wow. So in comparison, Rory, you've done really well to him, but it's hard not to compare yourself to everyone. You don't want to do it, but you have to kind of do it to stay realistic, don't you? Drives Aston Martin, I'm jealous. Damn. He needs to give me money. So I'd like to, well, I think I was looking at your stats a couple of months ago, Rory, and I was like, oh, I saw your increase where I think it was a dirty driver video or something. I'm not sure how you're, like, if it was shared by someone or whether it just sort of, you know, like that video I did the other week that's like on 20K views now or something. If it just, the YouTube algorithm just caught it and it snowballed into something. I don't know how that spike happened for you, but you had that spike and then you've been able to keep it consistent for over a certain amount of years. It did a lot, yeah. Engage with your audience. Some YouTubers don't do that. I think interaction with your audience is a good thing. Yeah, because that's the main thing for me, is to be this is the main thing, basically. I think a lot of people, well, you know what, that's just when. Oh, you're worried about the level of interaction? Yeah, well, take Super GT, for example. What was he on, like nearly 300K or around that, or just underneath? What did he do? Close his Discord because it got too crazy in there? That's just something that you have to deal with, I guess. When you get too big, you can't keep it personal. Yeah, but I think that's a life cycle that a channel goes through. When you get too big, then you have more members, and it just happens to go that way. And then you spend more time with the members, making sure they're happy because, well, they pay money. And I think that's, so you give them video, like an extra video a week, you give them a live stream, you give them perks. And that's just the way it goes, I think. And especially when you've got hundreds and hundreds of people in your live stream and, you know, maybe 50 of them are talking or something, that's mental. And you will only be able to see the guys who are in different colors in the chat, or whether it pops up on the screen with a donation. I think that's just the way it goes. Obviously, people like us don't want it to go that way, but it just happens. And as long as you're nice and transparent with what's going on with everything, I think that's fine. I remember when I streamed on Twitch and I had 500 people on the dot watching me play World War Z, and there was like 20 or 30 people in the comment section. It was crazy, but I was keeping up with it and it didn't feel alien to me. So I think when I get to wherever it is, if we get to wherever it is, then I think it'll be, I know that I can handle it. I would really like to get there. And the thing is, for me, it's like, we have like an average of like 50 people. If we do a live stream, it's an average of around 50 people who watch. And the average watch times at about 11 to 15 minutes as well. So, which is really good in comparison with all kinds of other stuff. But I love just making those 50 people happy. And it's just the same, but with more people. So as long as I remain who I am, and I don't change myself, then I think that'll be exactly the same. I think a couple of things change, but I'm rambling now. All I'm saying is I want to get there. I want to be able to. Look, the thing is with, I hate to pick on Key because I seem to be doing it a lot recently, but he has like 300, 400 people watching him these days. The last 3 times I've clicked on his live stream to go and watch, I've watched for 2 or 3 minutes and he hasn't said a word. And that's fine because people come to watch him for a multitude of reasons. They watch him because he's fast. So hats off to him for doing that. And they watch him for what I would assume is his moaning and not his outbursts, but well, yeah, like on Saturday, I probably watched for 10 minutes because he was getting really pissed off and I found it entertaining. But that's like, I don't watch his stuff because he's not my type of creator. I watch people because they're interactive. I don't watch people for other stuff. And there's a tone in his voice when someone pops in the chat. He doesn't say hello to everyone, but even though there's 300, 400 people watching, there's probably the same amount, if not less, people commenting than in my streams with 50 people. You know what I mean? There's that difference. Yeah, sometimes he says hello, sometimes he doesn't, and that's fine. That's just him. Morning, Baldy Pants. Morning, dude. You watch more YouTube streams and videos than I do TV? Yeah. That's it. His lap times are very useful. But it's what he says. He's like my dad. He lives in his own little world. You know what I mean? He lives in his own little world. There was one point where, but it's multiple points where he's made him, well, he moans about the dirty air all the time, but then everyone else is in the same car and with the same stuff and everyone else seems to be doing okay. I don't know, dude. I don't know. But yeah, he's not my kind of person to watch, but 300, 400 people are watching him. There is enough room. Yeah. I don't know. I always like to see other YouTubers do well and stuff, but I want those kind of views. He panics when he's off the pace. Have you noticed that he's moved his camera? He's moved his camera over the radar now, so people can't get pissy at him because one of the main things is when there's incidents, what do? You look at the radar to see how people are close. So he's put his cameras over the radar so people can't make a comment on whose fault it was. It's very clever, but he knows he's going to get shit. You know what I mean? No need to get possessive or decide to interact people based on. Yeah, exactly. 3 people watching in your bedroom. I know. The thing is as well, like I remember when we first went over 100 people, I was like shitting myself. I was so happy. I can't imagine 300 people. Well, holy crap. Well, I can. I did 500 once, but that was for a different game. Man, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Blown away every time. I say that now, but you would get complacent. You would have to keep checking yourself and stuff like that. Mad. But what I would like is, like, if I had 300 people watching, I would like there to be the chat to be going freaking crazy. I would want that rather than like what you guys are chatting right now. His chat is probably a little bit more than this, and he has 30 times as many people. I was going to say 300, but that's not right. I would want the chat to be going off because we're more about a community, you know what I mean? Might have to do cocaine to feel empowerment at the start of each stream. Let's go! I watched a member of GT UK Variety Game and 600 people watching as he was showing off Bus Sim. Amazing. But anyway, right, get back to goals because I want to finish up. We've been going an hour and 10 minutes and I have a video to make before lunchtime today. For YouTube, I just want to be consistent. I want people to enjoy themselves. I want to make sure that the members feel valued and that they get a little more something each week. I want to... Good morning, Amir. I want to make sure that we keep progressing in the right way. I want to rage less, have fun more. Thanks, Rory. And if you haven't checked out Eerieissss, I'm sure you have, but go check him out. Feeling the love this morning. That's what I'm talking about. It's great. We had a great Jev race yesterday. There was a couple of us in there and we had a lot of fun. This is a good level. Yeah, exactly. So I just want to continue the same what we're doing, but I'd love to reach more people. That's what I'd like to do. I think it was good fun last night. Yeah, it was good fun, wasn't it? So rounding off, setting goals is good, but you know what? Being accountable and making sure that you stick to them is more important, because we can all set goals and we can all go wayward and we can all forget about them and then not make ourselves accountable for not sticking to them. That's why I'm starting on Instagram, links in description. I'm starting to do like stories every day. I'm going to be uploading more pictures about what I'm doing, you know, making it more accountable. If I say something that people can view, then I'm going to do it rather than saying, okay, in my own head, in my own room, okay, I'm going to get up at 6 in the morning. Whereas if I post it on Instagram or if I post it on YouTube and say I'm going to do something, then I have to do it, because it has that added pressure of where you don't want to disappoint or you don't want to seem like a failure. Probably not that last one, but you want to keep your face. You want to keep those expectations of yourself high. I think so. Being accountable, if you are going to set some goals, make sure you're accountable, I would say, or you keep yourself accountable for what you do set. And that's what I'm going to do. Some really cool videos. I've said it, better do it. Exactly. Really cool videos coming this week. The Global SS Challenge has started off very well, so I hope you enjoy these videos. Good talk. What a great morning. What a great freaking morning. Wherever you are in the world, go out, smash it today, smash it tomorrow, smash it for the rest of the week. We'll see you for your morning coffee on Friday, hopefully, unless I'm flying, which I might be, but who knows. Have fun. Blah, blah, blah. I was going to say freaking Jimmy Broadbent said, have fun. Have an awesome day. See you in the next video. I don't know if he says that, but he says a part of that anyway. So have an awesome day. Thank you for Gary, the almighty Gary, for dropping a 20 bomb before the stream even started. That's insane. But have a really good day. Mr. Spider-Man. I wish I was Spider-Man. Good day, good day, good day, good day. Have a good one.